This is Bobby Drake, and you're listening to the Hood Rat Recap Podcast.
Your little hood rat friend makes me sick. When I say I get sick, I just get sad. Cause it burns being broke, hurts to be heartbroken. Always being both must be a drag. She's been calling me.
Welcome back, everybody, to another Hood Rat Recap Podcast, Flashcast, and this is a Scene Report.
Scene Report.
A scene report it is. What a scene it was at Brooklyn Bowl in Brooklyn, New York tonight in Williamsburg.
All right, so you guys have just gotten back, night two. It's literally after midnight, so it's technically Friday morning for all of us. But, I mean, it started with a pub quiz, right? Did we win? Did the Hood Rats win? Are we champions?
We did not win, but we came very close, put up 77 points out of 90 questions. I got to say, we had a very good show.
Well,
this was a hard one.
Well, we had Franz as our team captain, and he did most of the answers. And I must say, the last two pub quizzes we have had Galen as our captain, and he won tonight without us. So what does that say?
Yeah, that's a fair point. Fair point.
Galen won again tonight?
Yeah.
All right, so now that we know that you two are the lead balloons of the Hood Rat Recap pub quiz.
Yeah.
So wait, was 77 at least second place?
I want to say
I think we were third.
Yeah, because Craig's team had us. I think they got like 78.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was or 79. It was very, very close.
So
I think the winning team had like 80.
Gotcha.
So it was a close race.
We had a very exciting question that only one person in the whole pub quiz knew.
So yeah, there was a very unique question tonight, and we spoke to the guy who got it, who answered it correctly. He said it was one of the greatest moments in his life, and we're going to bring that to you now.
All right. So you had the most amazing moment of the pub quiz
of my life, maybe.
So we're just going to recreate it real quick here for the podcast. What's your name and where you're from?
Trent, and I live in Cincinnati.
All right. We're going to give you the question that Martin posed. Go ahead, Martin.
Hey, Trent, what's the connection between the following songs? Red by Taylor Swift, Revolution by the Beatles, Live Wire by Motley Crue, and Code Red by Tori Amos.
Now, this is a really difficult question. There was a lot of cool answers. Only you got it.
And with the second two, I got it right off. Like, those two solidified it. And you said it was your favorite question you've ever written, right?
Yeah.
And so that is even special because I think you've done this a time or two. That said, the answer is they are all Mountain Dew flavors.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Live Wire and Code Red were like, oh, Mountain Dew.
Excellent job, man. Awesome job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that was Trent with getting the answer to the question of his life, apparently. And what a question, man.
I mean, that's a great question. And it's a testament to Martin, who really is the best. And our double repeat guest. So I'm happy to say that Martin makes people's dreams come true.
Yeah. And while we're on the topic of Trent, I just wanted to bring up Trent and his friend Lee were there. And I spoke to Lee. Lee came up with this thing, and I know this is radio, so you cannot see the visual, but I'm going to describe it. There is a Hold Steady challenge coin, and I am so excited about this. So it's two-sided. On one side is the image of Joe Strummer, and it says, "Thanks for listening. Hold Steady. Massive Nights 10. Stay positive." On the back is the Hold Steady logo, and it says Savannah Lee and Cincinnati Trent. And it says the Hold Steady Massive Nights 2025 Brooklyn. And Lee made these up. This was his idea. And so there's a finite amount of these in existence. So if you run into Lee and he gives you a challenge coin, I guess you will be in the club. But this is a pretty cool idea, man. I just want to give him props. This is very cool. And thank you for giving me one.
Wait, Mike, did you get one?
I did not get one. I just want to know, like, why, we talk about how talented everybody is in the unified scene, so somebody's minting coins now, but how does that become a...
What we know is Cincinnati Trent and Savannah Lee are counterfeiters, and basically,
No, man, you know what a challenge, what a challenge coin is, right?
yeah, I mean, I know what a challenge coin is. I've never seen one at a Hold Steady show before.
I mean, for those who don't know the tradition, it's a military thing. It was a way for commanding officers in the military to give an attaboy to the troops. It's one of the things that kind of got co-opted by the police department, and they started making their own challenge coins. And the whole shtick behind challenge coins in the military was that you brought your challenge coin to the bar, and whoever got outranked. So in other words, like, let's say you had a challenge coin from one rank, but I had a challenge coin from a higher rank, you were buying the beers that night. So that's the whole gig behind challenge coins. And like, it gets co-opted by other cultures. And so now it's in the whole study culture.
So basically, you got one in the hopes that Mike and I will buy your beers tomorrow, because
Absolutely.
that's really what this is about.
So yeah, man, the pub quiz was a great time.
Great time. I mean, Franz is a perfect gentleman. He's a former guest on the show. He was a great teammate. He was answering everything. He was crazy nuts on it. Yeah.
We had Howard on our team too. The legendary Howard was on our team. We spoke to him a lot tonight, and I think we're going to have him on a guest a little further down the road. So stay tuned for that, because that's going to be an interesting one.
Did Franz remember you guys from the podcast?
Yeah, absolutely.
All
Franz is very, very cool.
Yeah. And
so we wrapped up pub quiz and then headed over to the Brooklyn Bowl, which is right next door to the Brooklyn.
Right next door.
I don't want to say nothing. You both sound like you started drinking a little early. You have a little bit of beer rasp that you wouldn't normally have on a show like this. Our podcasts are usually sounding a little more, and you both sound like you've imbibed a few beverages this fine evening.
Yeah, I have a little road wear tonight.
I think it's the screaming out the answers at the pub quiz, and then screaming out for each other at the concert later, I think is what's got my voice down here.
Tonight, did you miss the chairs, or were you glad to be standing?
No, I'm happy to be back at my element, man. This wouldn't have been the scene you were looking for, but it was definitely a full-on Hold Steady set.
Yeah, I was going to say it was quite a Thursday night, but that crowd was a Saturday crowd. Don't you think so, Gasper? That crowd was... There was no empty spots on the floor. It was packed front to back.
Yeah,
and it's only Thursday.
Definitely packed. Yeah. And so this was the first show where the Hold Steady opened for themselves, or should I say they came out as Separation and the Sundays, was what they billed themselves as.
Yeah, pretty good app. And they were a great opening act. I mean, we get Separation Sunday, plus they throw in the hidden track 212 Margarita right there at the 7th spot. And it was, they sounded amazing. The album still sounds fresh and new, even though it's over 20 years old now. I mean, what did you think, Casper?
I thought it was great. It kind of got me thinking, putting 212 Margarita between Charlemagne and Stevie Nicks. I mean, the concept here was to play an album playthrough. And so if you're calling that an extra song, normally you would put that at the end. Do you think that had 212 Margarita been on the album, that's where it would have fell in the track list?
I mean, I guess so. There's some reason they put it there. And it just leads me back to the pub quiz when Martin asked what two songs have a direct time. I go, the only numbers I could think of was 212 Margarita, but I go, no, that's cheating. And of course, that wasn't the answer, but...
that was crazy, actually. It brings up a good point. So the question was two Hold Steady songs that have a specific time.
Do you know it?
And so,
do you know it, Kevin?
Yeah, Kev. Do you?
And they're only both songs are an hour apart, actually.
No, I can't think of one right now.
Yeah, we couldn't either. It was difficult. How about?
The crazy part was neither could Franz.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then, you know what? I don't feel bad that I couldn't if the guy who has to play every song can't remember it. Did Craig and he wrote the lyrics? Did he know them?
So was the first one Cheyenne Sunrise? Did we determine?
No, it was City at 11 and Midnight Holler. So there were
Midnight Holler. That's right. Yeah. But so we had gotten Midnight Holler, but City at 11 was the one we left off.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, how did we forget
anyone
that
get it?
song? Yeah, it was someone did get it. I don't remember which team. It might have been Craig's team.
I would hope Craig writes the lyric. That's what I'm saying. I hope he got it.
Yeah.
But Separation in the Sundays, I thought it sounded great. I mean, we heard it in Minneapolis. I know they've had played it in other cities, and it seems like they're getting even tighter with it.
Yeah. And so another one of the predictions that were made for Massive Nights, not by us, but by Mike from Roanoke, he had said that he's predicting we're going to get a sighting of the Confetti Yeti. And sure enough, the Confetti Yeti did come out.
Oh, God.
He came out for your little hood rat friend, and of course was throwing confetti
Prematurely.
at all the wrong parts of the song.
He was premature with his,
And got
his release of the confetti.
So he got his scolding from Craig on stage, and they sent him packing. And then we all threw the confetti at the appropriate time.
And I want to see if anybody got a picture of Steady Freddy, the Confetti Yeti, because mine were blurry and grainy and sepia tone for some reason.
So now we've gotten our known album playthrough, and we know we have 2 coming up. And like, this is the moment, like, place your bets now. Like, what do you think is coming for nights 3 and 4 as a full album playthrough? I think we have to lock into something here. And
okay, I'm going to say one. I didn't think I was going to give this to the answer, but I think it's going to be Heaven is Whenever. I don't know. They seem to.
That was my pick. I said that too when we talked. On the preview, I said I think it's Heaven is Whenever.
It just, they were playing those songs.
All's on Anniversary, and I think you're getting a couple of songs from that album. It shows they've been practicing them. And I mean, I see tonight too, they open the second set with Curves and Nerves, so Kat got a double dose.
She did.
She did.
It was the opening song of the night. But before we move on to the second set, all right, so then Mike, if Kevin's going to go with Heaven is Whenever, pick a second record.
Well, he said Thrashing Through the Passions. Original.
You want to stick with your original Thrashing Through the Passions, or you want to update it?
Yeah, I'll stick with Thrashing Through the Passions.
Okay, I'm going to stick with Open Door Policy.
And you were sticking with Open Door. Those were our picks.
Okay.
I think we're definitely getting that. There haven't been a lot of songs played tonight from Open Door Policy, so I think we're going to get it. So stay tuned, and we will see what tomorrow night brings.
Winner gets the challenge coin.
So Kevin, so the Separation in this, after they got done playing Resurrection, they left the stage, and they left for kind of a good time. What do you think it was? What, like a 15-minute break, I think, Gasper, after Separation and the Sundays left the stage. So it was a pretty significant break. But then they come back with 18 songs, and we did not get another break. We did not have an encore break. We just went 18 songs and out. So we got 29 songs on the night.
They did not play we predicted 25 songs in the set. They played 18. But when you take into account the 12 songs that they played as Separation on the Sundays, you get 30 songs for the night.
Mm-hmm.
So not a bad set at all. When you take all things into consideration, and some really great songs, man. Like we got Constructive into Hafsa of Light, which that's always a transition that I love. Big Sig, Dream Down by the Water again, which was great to hear. Further delving into my thread and pins concept, which I'll go into further.
And that was the only new song we got of the night. Only one new song tonight, Dream by the Water.
That's correct. And Mike, there's a part of this set list that is getting a little closer to where you've been rooting for. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, they played Party Pit 12th. I mean, they only played 6 songs after. It was towards the end. And then Chips Ahoy was 4th from the, that's usually a first half or 2. And that was 4th from the end there. So really into what they were.
I think Party Pit 12th is big though, because you've always said that Party Pit gets played in the first 5 songs.
Yeah.
So
and I won it in the second half of the set, and I got it tonight. So
maybe they listen to the podcast and they're gonna go, we're gonna give Mike.
If they do, we will get Party Pit as an encore, because that's really what Mike is aiming for. He wants a Party Pit encore, which I have never.
Right before Killer Party.
I see they played Carlos's Crying. How does that go over?
I mean, that song's just become a standard. I even saw someone throw confetti during Carlos.
I did too, yeah.
Oh God.
Which I mean, I guess they're trying to get that going, which wouldn't be a bad idea to get some new confetti cues. I like it. I like the idea.
I don't know that we need more confetti in the show. I mean, you had Confetti Yeti. I mean, we could just kind of the confetti moments have written themselves. Do we need more? I'm just asking the question.
You can never have too much confetti, man. You can never have too much confetti. But all in all, a great night, man. Wish you were there with us tonight, Kev. And I think tomorrow night is going to be amazing. As I said on the last Flashcast, there's some sort of a surprise plan for soundcheck tomorrow. And Kevin told me today you're going to make soundcheck, right? You'll be with us?
I am. I have switched my flight back from Orlando. I am leaving the hotel at 7 a.m. I will land in New York at 12:30, go home, drop off luggage, pet my dogs for 20 minutes, and then I will be making my way to Brooklyn Bowl to be there for the soundcheck event. And
all right. Well, it's a date. And if you're looking to meet up with the three of us, will be easy to spot. It's going to be a ugly sweater day for us tomorrow. And I will leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This, by the way, I'd like to just state on record before that happens that this decision was made without Mike and my approval.
Yeah.
Handed a sweater and said, you have to wear this on Friday.
So I'm confused that we're okay to wear ugly sweaters, but we can't wear Debo Power Dome hats because that was my idea.
If you would like to wear your Devo Power Dome hat, you can.
I have one.
It'll match the ugly sweater.
I have one, and don't make me whip it out. I will whip that out.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, because I wanted to mention this last night, I think it was Trent who gave these out, but I want to, if it wasn't him, whoever did make them, I want to give some props. We got handed some wristbands last night. They're like these fluorescent color wristbands, and they say the right kind on them. So everyone is looking for the right kind of wristband, and now we have them. So good job on that, man.
Yeah, we missed that last night. Yeah.
You guys slept on that. Are there still any Lego sets left, or did they all sell out?
I'm pretty sure they sold out.
Yeah, they weren't even hanging on the wall. No.
Did you get it, Mike?
No. I was the $100. I don't know. What do you think? The $100 price tag. I was going to pull the trigger, but
I don't know. I think $100 for 6 little Lego figurines. I mean, when you're Gasper, you need them because you don't have enough stuff hanging around.
100%.
That's whole steady-ish. He's just trying.
Mandatory equipment.
Exactly. I think it's steep, but I guess I'm in the minority because they sold out. So, well, that's going to do it for tonight's Flashcast. We will all be together tomorrow. If you guys listen to this and you want to throw Mike a speak pipe, you should at least call in. We'll put the link in because, he's dying for a speak pipe. I think drunken speak pipes are going to happen at Lake Street, right?
That would be the place.
We're waiting for
that's ground zero for drunken speak pipes. Yeah.
So everybody plan on Saturday for drunken speak pipes, and we will be back tomorrow night to do it again. Gasper, Mike, great report. You guys can go sleep this one off and get ready for tomorrow night.
All right.
Get to do it again.
Thanks.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Killer parties almost killed me.